Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're doing a Marvel video, and this is She-Hulk episode 1, my thoughts on it, and what I think about it, what I think is great, what I think could be better, everything about She-Hulk in this video. I'm gonna be doing 9 of these episodes, because obviously, I can do Marvel videos pretty consistently now, since I just kind of do YouTube for fun. So, basically, She-Hulk episode 1 released last Thursday, and I think at the time of uploading this, it is maybe, Monday? So, I stayed on top of this pretty soon. She-Hulk episode 1 was really good. It was really pleasant. I actually enjoyed it so much. I think one problem I had with it, which I'll say from the start, is the fourth wall breaking. It seemed a little bit rough. It was a little bit out of place, and I think that might just because I wasn't super used to it. I don't know, it feels really weird to me when a Marvel character is looking at the screen and talking to us specifically, because obviously we're so used to the whole canon in the movies and whatnot. We're so used to being a part of this Marvel world, but also being so disconnected by it because obviously it's, you know, not real. But it threw me off a little bit, but as I got used to it, I started to really enjoy it. Overall, this episode was really good. If you guys remember in my video about She-Hulk and Wakanda Forever, I talked about how I thought She-Hulk was going to get right into it and that it wasn't going to be slow at all, and that's exactly what happened. So She-Hulk literally just got right into it. They did not hesitate to show Jennifer's story at all. They literally just jumped into it. I mean, in the first episode, you know, she was in the first couple minutes, she became She-Hulk, and they explain exactly what happened. You know, Smart Hulk was there. The whole episode was about, it was basically just a setup to show how powerful she was and what she could and couldn't do. And honestly, overall, it was just super fast paced. And I actually liked that quite a bit. I know some people didn't like the pacing, but personally, I actually really liked the pacing. I thought that it was a lot faster paced than it would have been otherwise. And I didn't mind it at all from the slower build up stuff we've been getting in the other MCU projects. Now, don't get me wrong. I, of course, love a good slow burn. I love when a story comes together at the end like Miss Marvel or Moon Knight, but I also love when people get right into it. I love when shows don't really waste our time with anything and just get right into like what the show is actually about and don't wait. For example, in Miss Marvel, the final episode is when her name was set by her dad. You know, "You're my little Miss Marvel." That's what he said to her, and that's when the whole thing happened. But in this show, they literally just got right into it. Obviously, Jennifer got into a car crash because of an alien ship from Sakaar, which was really interesting. They didn't really provide much context as to why that happened, but it was just something that the Hulk said he needs to deal with. And after that, of course, they got right into it. She woke up in a bunker where Smart Hulk's base was, and there was a lot of callbacks to the other Avengers, especially Tony, Natasha, and Steve. I'm not gonna get too much into detail about the Steve part because obviously there is some stuff that I won't talk about because this is not a rated R channel. But yeah, I mean, I thought that was super interesting. I loved how many callbacks there were, and I'm sure there's going to be tons and tons of callbacks to other characters throughout this show. I mean, this show seems like it's super duper connected with the rest of the MCU. Of course, we have Hulk in here, so I would be really surprised if it wasn't. But yeah, I mean, this show seems super duper connected, and I don't mind that at all, because honestly, a lot of Phase 4 felt really disconnected, and while that's okay because they're building this whole new world for us, it's really nice to see some connection, because, you know, we're just not really used to it anymore. It's nice to see, like, direct callbacks and them not being afraid to be self-aware about the show. And, you know, as a lot of critics have said, this show is super duper self-aware. Like, sometimes the show can be corny, but they also know when it is, and they're not afraid to talk about that. So it kind of nullifies the corniness and makes it entertaining, and I definitely, for one, do not mind that at all. I think it's super cool, and I really don't mind the whole fourth wall breaking. I think that's awesome. I'm excited to see more of it, and you know, there's gonna be a lot of post-credit scenes, I've heard. Overall, Tatiana did an amazing job as Jennifer. She is a good actor, and I think she's perfect for the role. I know she was hesitant to do this before, but I'm glad she took up the role, and because you know, she did a good job with it. She did a really good job with it. It seems like this person just fell off. and I've just hit 450 star. Oh my god. I honestly really love how they're not afraid to talk about things in this show. For example, the scene where Jennifer openly talked about what would happen as a woman in the industry. Like, I love that scene especially because they really just didn't hold back, and I know a lot of people are gonna be mad about that, and I kind of love that because the people that are mad about that, that's exactly who this show was made for. Like, her character is kind of perfect for her role, and I absolutely love that. There's gonna be so many people that are super upset about this, but literally, like, this stuff needs to be talked about anyways, so like, what the heck, you know, why not? Anyways, besides that, there was a lot of really good scenes. For a comedy show, there wasn't actually that much humor, but the humor also didn't seem as forced, which I liked. Like, for example, some of the Marvel shows have humor that seems kind of forced. This show didn't have as much humor as I thought it would, considering it's a comedy show, but also a lot of the humor was pretty funny when it happened, so I really liked that as well. It seemed like the humor was more genuine and the writing made more sense. Also, the Hulk versus She-Hulk fight was cool. I like how they showed Hulk being more powerful. Not because I care about who's more powerful, but I also think the Hulk should be more powerful. He has way more experience. He's been the Hulk for 15 years, and the She-Hulk just got her powers, you know, so it makes more sense for Hulk to be more powerful. So yeah, I definitely liked how there was power scaling done there, and how he did kind of like teach her, and it wasn't like her just teaching him. Yeah, that did make me pretty happy. But yeah, honestly, overall, this show was really good. I think I would give it I think I would give the first episode an 8 out of 10. Obviously there was a post-credit scene as well. I'm not going to talk about that for obvious reasons. If you know, you know. I'm just not going to get into it. I'm really just not going to get into it. But besides that, I'm excited to watch the next episodes. We're going to be getting 8 more episodes. I love how the pacing has been for this show. Like, it seems like they're not going to be rushing anything, which is really, really good. Like, I don't think this show is going to be restricted in the last episode. That's been a problem with almost every show so far. This person's cheating, by the way. Like, really, really hard. This person is cheating, and it's not good. Yeah, this person's just obviously using reach. Okay. I like how the show is not going to be restricted. They're not going to feel super forced to fit everything into like a 6-episode format, which is really, really nice. It's going to be a huge relief, and I think that's really good. I think that's really, really good. Yeah, overall, I'm excited to see more of this show. I think it's going to be great. So yeah, anyways, I really enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you guys thought, because I thought this episode was really, really good. I'm excited for more. I'm really excited for more. I'm excited to see what happens. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a great one. Peace out. Bye.